What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Life BBQ podcast, the podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. Coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonsted, New Hampshire. It's Monday, 8 o'clock. You know what that means? You can't start the barbecue week without starting on Monday. So let's go. Tonight, obviously, brought to you by Uncle Steve Shake. What can I say, guys? We all know him. We love him. Uncle Steve, tremendous guy. 17 amazing flavors. The original, the spicier, the Gator Shake, the comp line, the magic ribs, the dessert shake, the new, still available, by message only, holiday shake. So message him if you want to do it. It's Christmas and cookies in a bottle. But Steve wears all the hats. He's answering the emails. He's answering the phones. He's sending the emails back. He's packing the orders. He's mixing the shake. He does it all. Check him out at UncleSteveShake.com. Follow him also on Facebook at Uncle Steve Shake Nation for the latest and greatest of everything shake. And remember, Uncle Steve Shake shakes them on everything. Also brought to you by Joe's Meat Market, the diamond of Royce City, Texas. Gabriel and his crew, man, they do an incredible job. Great meat selection. You need a specific cut or thickness cut, Gabriel's got you. You need something he might not have, he'll work with you to get it in, make you happy. Fresh produce brought in daily. For all us comp guys and backyard warriors, got us covered too. An incredible line of rubs, seasonings, sauces, smoky wood products, splits, chunks, chips, you name it, he's got it. And while you're there, you're feeling a little hungry? Gabriel's mom's behind the counter, whipping up some of the freshest, authentic Mexican cuisine out there. Grab yourself a plate, sit down, talk to the boys, make a friend, talk to you, leave the outside world outside. Come in, friendly environment. Everybody's willing to talk to you, help each other out, tips, tricks, tactics, anything else you might want to get. Hey, you never know. You might even get a little cheat code every once in a while in there. But check them out at Joe's Meat Market and Joe's Meat Market TX on all social medias. And if you, like I said, if you're ever in the Royce City or Dallas, Fort Worth area, swing by Joe's Meat Market. Tell them I sent you. And remember, folks, Joe's Meat Market for the win. Oh, let's see. First in, big surprise, as always, my boy Daddy Dutch, followed by Bat, what's happening? Judge Wep, what's going on? Gato, what's happening, brother? See, the guys are still slowly jumping in because I was actually almost on time. I think I was about 10 seconds late, but hey, better than never. Literally just walked through the door. Dude, 57 minutes to get to the New Hampshire border on 93. 57 minutes. I got here on the skin of my goddamn teeth. But hey, we got to do it, and we're going to do it right. So tonight's guest, I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows him. Oh, fuck yeah, you do. Mr. Schmedium T-shirt himself. The man, the myth, the legend, my dude, the barbecue broker himself, my brother, Greg The What's up, dude?
My guy. How you doing? What an intro. Thank you. That was amazing. What's up, old
Oh,
friend?
not a damn thing other than trying to catch my breath from getting in here by the skin of my goddamn teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll
Yeah, that's
allow
you
lateness after it's Greg. Okay.
you you still busy from the holidays? Because you know how crazy that shit gets. I know how wild. These
No, it's be honest with you, it
no,
wasn't
lie
a
to me.
bet. Okay, I was slammed every
Lie to
day,
me.
17 to 18-hour days. I had a cot slept up in my case at work, and it wasn't a bad holiday season. Um, the volume definitely dropped from past years,
Yeah,
but it was what it was. But no, it seems Mondays these people can't get out of their goddamn way.
yeah,
And, like I said when we were talking earlier, I literally sat there for an hour twiddling my thumbs, waiting for all the shit to get done and sorted and
yeah, yeah.
everything else. But it is what it is.
That
But
sucks
yeah,
that you have to wait
yeah,
until all the other guys sort everything before you could even get out of there.
yeah. Hurry up to head to the street, but now you got to wait. But
Right.
it
Right.
is what it is. But yeah, that coming up 93, 57 minutes to the state line. I don't know what the
Hmm.
hell that was all about,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
but
know.
it is what it is.
It's the season. It's cold as hell around here as usual.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How's the insulation in those little mail vans? Those little tuna can mail van. A tuna can mail van.
Tuna can mail van. Yeah.
The tuna
Um,
can mail van. How is the
Insul
insulation? And do you have working heat this year? Is all I want to know.
working heat. The fan blower motor spins. We'll leave it at that. It has about as much insulation as a set of lingerie. Okay.
Whose lingerie are we talking about? Mine or yours?
Mine's a little bigger, a little bit more insulation.
A little more airy.
But oh yeah, it is what it is. Can't complain. Fucking uh, as long as the check clears every week, other week,
That's
we're
it.
good.
That's it, baby. Well,
Oh
you look
man,
good. I actually haven't seen you in person in a while.
yeah,
We
it's
haven't
been a
seen
hot
we
minute.
we haven't seen each other like physically touched each other's faces and bald heads and
Look at
no
this.
no
I'm
interaction.
I'm dwindling down to nothing over here.
What's going on over there? You losing
Type
some
two
pounds?
type 2 diabetes, baby. Woohoo! Let's go.
Wait, is that new?
Beginning of
Type
November.
2 diabetes.
Yeah, beginning of
Fuck.
November. Still
So
can't
you
see shit. It's fucking with my eyes.
do you have to do the
So
shot or do you have to do the pill? Type 2,
I
right? Is the shot?
no, type 1's the shot.
Type 1's a
Well
shot. Okay.
technically type 2 is a shot for the medication wise,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm just on the pill. No finger pricks, nothing, just completely changed the diet.
Barbecue
I
will get the barbecue diet, man. It'll
Yeah, never mind a gallon of soda or so a day, but
the
well,
sacrifices we
no,
make.
yeah, but completely flipped the script on the diet,
Good.
and I don't know for sure, but from the last time I was on the scale, I'm down about 50 pounds.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So yeah, feeling
Good,
good.
good for you. Good for you.
You know
Feeling good, looking
the
good.
clothes are fitting a little different.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Had to call the uniform guy because I need new pants.
Yep, yep. That's actually a good thing.
Oh
Try
yeah,
not to get back in the old pants. It's motivation now to have the new pants. You don't want to ever
I,
go back to the old pants, you
thank
know?
love Daddy Dutch. Thank goodness Mags is on the pill. Thank you, brother. You're the fucking best.
What's up, Dutchy?
Why does that seem so small? Hold on. Did I
This?
hit? No,
Oh,
the screen. No. No. Nah, maybe. I'm just thrown off a little bit. I don't know. Like I said, can't see shit. NBL, what's up? Brother
Poor guy.
Steven, what's happening? Oh, so, dude,
Guy.
what the hell has been going on? You have been busier than a hooker on nickel night. What is happening?
That's a good way of saying it. Yeah, man. This past year has been really really hectic. I took a step back from the competition scene this year. And the goal was to grow the business. That's really all I want to be doing is cooking barbecue and
Hmm.
giving it to people or selling it to people. I just want people eating my barbecue. I just want to be cooking all the time. This is going to be our fifth year now, if you can believe it. You did my very first party. You did my very first party at the motorcycle club.
Oh, yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
you.
At Steve's, yeah.
No mention of names.
No mention names.
Motorcycle club.
That's right. That's right.
That's it. You
I
can't take the
actually,
camera. You can't take. We didn't get any photos of that one because they were like, nope, no
no
pictures,
photos, no
no
photos. I
phones, no
actually,
videos.
I did, um, I did Thanksgiving for them. The
That's awesome.
November 23rd. They had the sign up sheets for all the members.
Yeah,
So they had turkeys, they had ham, prime ribs, sides. Da, da, da. So Steve called me up and goes, "Hey, I got a bunch of guys doing anything. Is there a way you can make this happen?" I go, "Dude, the day is wide open. Let me put in for it right now. Then I'll call you back."
that's awesome.
Put in for it. I
That's
go, "So
amazing.
what's up? What do you need me to do?" He goes, "Dude, I need you to do briskets. Everybody wants briskets.
Hmm.
Nobody has signed up for briskets." I'm like, "Yeah, I got you. I got you."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he goes, "Oh, we were down south at one of the other chapters, and a guy had made Texas Twinkies. Have you ever heard
Oh
of them?"
yeah.
I go,
You're like,
once or twice,
hmm.
once or
Yeah,
twice. He goes,
a
"Can you
good
do
guy, I
those?"
think.
I go,
I
"Absolutely." I
do
go,
those.
"How many do you need?"
How many
Goes,
pounds we talking?
he
Right.
goes, "Oh, we're having about 200 people." I'm like,
That's a lot of finger labor.
"Oh, dude." And yeah, so we got it all done. It was a wonderful success. They loved it, but
Amazing.
that
Amazing.
brisket was those briskets were money.
Well, you're cooking on the back line, so
Cooking on the back line, and everybody was asking for you. Everybody was asking for you
oh,
because they remembered when we had jumped up that one time.
I will say this. That was and still is to date the longest I've ever backed up my trailer in a single file line backwards. It had to have been 200 yards, 100, 150 yards, just straight.
Oh,
And it
it's a
really
hundred.
was
It's 150 anyway, so I'd say closer to where we were set up at the very end. That was
100
closer
and
to 200 yards.
there was nowhere to turn around. So I had to back in.
Yeah,
And there was like there was a little bit of room, like there was room for error, but not like a ton.
yeah.
If I jacked it real quick or something, if I went too fast and jacked it real quick, I would have hit the brick wall on either
Yep.
side. That's that was still today. And I've had to back into some really weird 90-degree angle shit before, up hills and shit. But that was hard. That was
Yeah.
harder for some reason.
Oh yeah.
My neck started to cramp up like 15 seconds into it. I'm like, you know, like stretching my neck out.
Oh,
No, that was fun. That was fun.
yeah, you don't want to hit the wall or anything, scrape
Or
anything,
a bike
or a motorcycle that was
because
lined up as far
there
as
was
the
like
eyes could
100
see.
200 of them lined up on the right. And now I'm in between the brick wall and the bikes, 5 feet on each side.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of room for error. I hit one bike and all of them are going down. Then I'm just basically putting it in drive and leaving. Drop the food down the end and take off. So can you believe that was 5 years ago? Almost 5 years
That's
ago.
That's crazy. Everyone was asking for Greg because he owes them money. Oh, Dutch.
No, Dutch. Come on, Dutchy. Shit, man.
And Joe, miss my brother Greg. Good seeing you. Nice.
What's up, Joe? It's good to
Oh,
be back. It's good to be
oh, for
back.
sure.
You know, I didn't
So
grow any more. I didn't grow any more hair since the last time. I know
no,
you're probably thinking maybe I had a little bit more, but I don't. Not even a little.
I was hoping you would have a little bit more salt in there, but
You
I'm
know what?
getting bad, brother.
In person, it is definitely a lot of grays going on in that. But I'll tell you something right now. You definitely have more than I do. I mean, you're younger than me, motherfucker.
I know. Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Oh shit. But no, man,
Oh,
it's we're going into the fifth year, and we have just been hyper focused. You know, we were working out of that other kitchen at the other barbecue restaurant,
yeah.
and outgrew that place. They outgrew me. It was just time to go. And so just found this place in Danvers. If anyone's around here and knows the area, found a kitchen that it's a shared commissary space called the North Shore Culinary Center in Danvers. Um, and the landlord, Chris, super awesome guy. We have about 12 of us, 11 or 12 of us working out of this commissary. And they have a so it's like a retail front, looks like a ranch, like a small little like ranch, like a modular,
Hmm.
flat one level entranceway for people to come in, and there's a couple couches and some arcades and like a waiting area, and that's where they come in and pick up all the pre-orders, or like the ice cream place does pints, pre-order pints every week, and there's a charcuterie girl that does boards and stuff that people pick up. So that's like a place where they come, and then through the next door walk in, and it's a giant square, massive commissary. From the outside, it's like this little house, a little passageway door into this big square, factory basically in the back with shared stoves and shared ovens, a monster dishwasher. Dude, the best thing about this place is the dishwasher, because that's the part of it that nobody sees. Like you see me out by the smoker, and I'm like, yay, smoking meats, tend to the fire, spraying the meat, woohoo, woo, But no one sees you when you're like mopping the floor and sweeping and doing the dishes. That shit sucks. This dishwasher, it's like in one side, out the other, 15 seconds later, done,
Done.
sterilized. It's like whoa. Like I could do like cookie sheet, like big sheet trays, one after another, like just done, 20 seconds each. It's amazing. It really is. It's a huge game changer. So I got like 100 square feet there, couple prep tables in like the shape of an L. I got 3 racks for like storage for spices and smallware, and to go boxes for catering. And I got my coolers and my Cambros, and I got a big rack in the walk-in fridge. So much storage everywhere. The smoker lives out back. It's chained up. It's lit up. Um, it's cameras from all angles. Um, Great people that work there. I've been to a lot of commissaries in the past and shared kitchens, and I've looked at them, and everything is locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people got long hands.
Yep.
And everywhere everything's locked up. This place, nothing's locked up. Just goes to show you the quality
Beautiful.
of people that are there. So extremely lucky to find this place. And Yeah, there's another guy that works out of there. This guy Nick, young chef. He's about 30, around 30. Um, uh, Northeast Kitchen and Market, I believe it is. And he's got a little smoker there too. It's actually a workhorse. Those workhorses,
Hmm.
little trailer smokers.
Yeah.
About the size of yours, actually. About the size of
Okay.
yours. And single axle, small guy. But does could pull some decent weight. So he does a lot of like cool dishes, but everything's infused with barbecue. So we got some great talent working out of there, private chefs working out of there. And it's a place that now the BBQ Broker is finally stabilized. Honestly, almost after 4 or 5 years, never
Yeah.
really had a place that I could call my own, really. I was always, even though this is a shared space, I still have my own dedicated area, and I never had a dedicated area yet
Yeah.
throughout this whole thing. I've just been kind of clawing and pushing and just blocking out the noise and just trying to do what I love, But now I can do it even more. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that. Very
Yeah.
excited about that.
And
You
there's
did
the
awesome.
man, Uncle
Oh,
Steve. What's up, brother?
my man, my man. Which, by the way, Houston is officially booked.
Oh, I know. I know.
Hmm.
And I am pissed.
Hey, well, look at you went the past what, 2 years?
2 years.
Or one?
And
You went two
and
years.
2 years, yeah, the past 2 years.
Because I
And
haven't been there, and since this will be 3 years ago that I went.
yeah, yeah.
This is the first year
And
that we all went.
it was it was
So that we all
bound
went.
to happen because with the rotating schedule for
Mm.
the days off, it was bound to happen that one year it's going to fall on that Friday, Saturday on my days off.
Yeah.
And I can't say no to that money, bro.
No, I
16
hear you.
hours of overtime plus 4 hours of double time.
Yeah,
And the
I
only
know.
reason I'm not going okay, the second reason. First reason is my weekend off. But the reason it's my weekend off is because they changed the dates. They pushed it back a week.
Yeah.
Instead of the third week, it's the last week going end of February into March.
You mean the barbecue comp?
Yes.
It's been pushed a week.
Yeah.
Yes,
Got pushed back
correct.
a week later. So that
Yep.
is why it fell on the
But
weekend
you
off.
would have been able to go if it was the previous week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Because I would have been able to do it and catch the day off on the flip side. And
Oh,
but so yeah, so I gotta set this one out, but we'll be back live and in living color
yep, yep,
next year.
yeah. Well, me and CMAC will represent. No worries.
How are you gonna fit him on a plane, by the way?
So, good question. Things I think about when traveling with men that are 9 feet tall. Um, he got, he's got what do you call it? I'm sitting with him on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay. We both got our own tickets, but did it at the same time on the phone. I'm like, oh, I'm like, obviously you need more leg room. He's like, yeah, I'm sitting in this one here. So I just grabbed the one next to him. So I got extra leg room, and those dudes in front of us are in the non-tilt seats. So they can't, we're in the emergency exit. They can't tilt
Uh-huh.
back because CMAC or people like him.
Even better.
And then me, you can fit like six of me there, like little Danny DeVito's, like, you know. No, I'm taller than him, obviously, but still, next to C-Mac, it doesn't look it. So, it's
Oh,
going to be good.
looky here.
What?
Lone Star Smoked. What's up, brother? Been a while. That is
Yeah,
old Ben Boy, right? Yes. Lone Star Smoke.
Lone Star Q.
Lone Star Q. Oh shit,
Yes,
I'm all confused now.
Lone Star
Because
Q. Let's see. I'm trying to look at my computer here. I didn't see him jump in, did he?
no, Lone Star Smoked.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
no,
brother.
that's no
You know
Lone Star
why?
Q.
I
That's
got
Big
I got
Ben Ross.
I got Ben Ross on the brain. I was listening on the ride home to Matt Pereira was on with the Wise Guys Barbecues
Yep,
podcast, and they were
yeah, and
talking
yep,
about how they met Ben and all that. So that's how that's in my head.
yeah, yeah,
But so you're out of that other place,
yeah,
and it served its purpose. It was there to take the next step up. You took it, you ran with it,
yep.
and you crushed it. So now you hit the time that you're officially going, I need my own shit. So you got to the new commissary kitchen
In
and
September. Yep, September.
September. And
Beginning of
from
September.
seeing everything and talking to you here and there, and you're in such a much better place. I
Oh,
can hear it in your voice, because of no aggravation, not in anybody's way, not fighting for this, fighting for that type of bullshit.
don't
And
forget. Yeah, okay.
and now, like you said, you kind of have that built-in storefront, if you will.
Yep.
And you've been taking full advantage of that, especially now in the cold weather. You can still have you can go all year.
Picture
Literally.
picture being at a place. Don't forget, I was hired at this place as a consultant, and they
Yeah.
paid me handsomely for a solid 6 or 7 months or whatever to train all the people that were there on how to work the all-wood smoker, all the 500 and 1,000 gallon pits that they just got from Bison, how to trim, how to smoke, wrap, rest, and carve at the end. All that, everything, anything meat related, and I did all that. Um, and then it was kind of like um, I should have been out of there at that time, but then they said just stay. So I did. I was like, all right, I have nowhere else to go. I was in the Elks at the time, so I
Hmm.
stayed. But then eventually I helped them hire this new guy, whatever, and then he undid everything that I did anyway. So I'm like, all right, well, it's time for me to go. But they kept asking me to stay, and I could never figure out why. And I think it was because they didn't want me to go and do my own place.
Yeah.
They didn't want me to leave and go do my own place. So it was just like eventually, like I felt it as I was in the way, and I didn't have my own space, and the culture was just yuck. And I'm like, I need something. I need my own thing. I need like something positive. So from going from there, where I had just like a bin of shit on a shelf that got moved all around the damn place, to
Hmm.
having a 24/7 access facility, I can go there anytime I want and do shit. I can. It's like my catering kitchen and my test kitchen. I can literally go there anytime. Me and you can go there anytime you want and fuck around,
Hmm.
fucking cook shit. Anytime. 10, 12 hours, sleep there, whatever you want to do. We can just go there and have fun. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I want to do more of that. So speaking of which, Chef Nate, I know
Yes.
you're
Tell
watching.
me.
I know you're watching Chef Nate because I told you to watch tonight. So hopefully you're watching Chef Nate, the great, in the house. We're doing things. So Chef Nate is a culinary student at Johnson and Wales from Wakefield, and his dad is my two twin boys. They're sophomores. It's their wrestling coach's son, who is a junior in Johnson and Wales, who also wrestles for Johnson and Wales. Great kid, very talented chef. Uh, got his 2 year degree already, and then now he's getting his 4 year degree in hospitality. So he's going to be not just a chef, will have that executive chef degree. He wants to come out. I mean, he wants to do barbecue.
Hmm.
Does not want to be hunched over a line at some fancy French restaurant. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, I don't want that life. He's 6'4". He doesn't want to have that life.
Yeah.
Says he wants to do barbecue. So the barbecue portion is the stuff I'm going to teach him. And I'm going to start to teach him. He's officially starting in May. He's going to be interning with me. I got to give this kid 35 hours a week. So in May, which typically I'm not ramped up or busy for the season yet, just doing random brewery pop-ups, but I need to give this kid 35 hours a week from May 5th to August 15th, which means that we're going to be busting it out every single week. So BBQ Broker will be doing something every week, whether it be a pre-order takeout, a brewery pop-up, or a private event, or his idea, plated meals for the rich and famous. No, just kidding. No. But like, yeah, like for like, wealthier folks that want to do plated meals, dinner parties. He's got some good chefy ideas to do,
Yeah.
putting it all together and plating it. And all I got to do is carve it and have my son serve it. So we got some cool ideas to maybe diversify the barbecue broker, take it in a couple different, areas of, a couple different avenues, not just, showing up and doing, brisket ribs and pulled pork at your backyard.
Hmm.
Although that is the core of our business, obviously. But we're going to try to elevate the business in some different areas and maybe try to attract a slightly different clientele where we come out with plated or coursed meals with barbecue infused meats. Picture like a nice risotto with some nice smoked brisket or pork belly over it or something like,
Yeah.
shit like that. Smoked desserts, peach cobblers, cherry pies, different things like that. You know.
Absolutely. And
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 this kid is
the
great with all that stuff. He's great with like he knows how to bake very good and he knows how to make, you know, he flambés the maple bourbon for the maple bourbon glaze that we did for the hams for Easter. I mean for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I flambéed once only and then I lost my hair. So I don't flambé anymore.
let him do
Never
it.
came
That's
back.
right.
Son of a bitch.
But you know what just hit me is you're going to be teaching him the ropes, and there's a major positive here in something you
Hmm.
said. He's a wrestler.
Tough
He
mentally.
mentally tough. He's got
Mm. Yeah.
the that that tunnel vision when he has to. Extremely disciplined. So
Last
he's
summer,
he's ready to go.
this kid woke up at 4 in the morning, was on construction site at 5 in the morning, carried rebar on construction sites from 5 to 10, went to a restaurant here in Wakefield, down to the basement, prepped for 2 to 3 hours for them, then left them and would meet me on site at 2 to 3 o'clock, and we'd serve 1 to 200 people at a private event together. This kid works. He's taking over the sides from the side chick officially on May 5th.
Here we go.
And
There
then
you go.
a year from today, not from today, but a year from now, next year, he officially graduates in December at the end of this year. So he's going to finish his wrestling though, which the season ends March of 2026 next year.
Mhm.
So that next March, it's going to be go time. So we're going to do something big. We're going to do brick and mortar. I'm pretty certain of it. Pretty certain. We're going to do it. We're going to build it. We're going to do it. And just the other day, I already had an investor guy before, old friend of mine. Um, he had some interest. I think he still does, but I know he's super busy. But I did talk to another old friend recently, and it was kind of accidental. And he had called me just to ask me about um, beef ribs. Asked me how to cook beef ribs. Just random call.
Mhm.
Started shooting the shit about it. He's like, "When are you gonna open up your restaurant?" And I said, "In about a year, when my buddy moves out, or when Chef Nate graduates and he can come full time." I said, "And then we'll just probably be looking for one investor." And he goes, "Well, I'll be that guy," just like that. He's like, "How much do you need?" And I'm like, "It's hard to know. As little as possible."
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a place that is already outfitted as a restaurant, small restaurant or something, where you don't have to like build the infrastructure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Shit, like but I'm guessing I'm gonna have to buy out some small business, and then take over the lease. It's really the only way to do it is you're gonna have to buy some place for maybe a couple $100,000, you know. old restaurant, just you take over their lease, you get their trade fixtures, and get rid of what you don't use, keep what you need, and that'll be probably the path of least resistance, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Unless you find a place that already went under and you happen to get the space, but someone's still going to own those trade fixtures. And it's the last guy that was in there typically, unless
Yeah.
he foreclosed and then the landlord took them over, which is rare. It happens. It happens more in the restaurant business than anything, probably. Am I
Chances
crazy,
are.
John? John, am I fucking crazy?
Well, we've all
You know what this
fucking
is?
known that.
Well, the reason why I'm saying this, I mean, dude, restaurants are like the number one failing business out there. Most of them fail than don't fail.
Mhm.
Facts. But I want it so bad though.
Yeah.
And even if it does fail, I'd say, hey, I tried,
You
I guess,
try
rather than
and you
saying I
go,
didn't fucking try.
you know, you
You know me though. I fucking don't like failing.
no,
I'll do
not at
everything I
all.
can not to fucking fail at something.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
You know, yeah, like you said, this is this goes back to shit. When was BK's fundraiser for his nephew? 2000?
So
Was it COVID?
2018, 19, 18, 19,
Not, yeah,
19,
yeah,
19,
19. It was
19.
before the bullshit.
That's when we met
That night
officially.
is when we met officially, and everybody else crashed, and you and I are up there all night talking to you, talking that I could write
Officially
off.
meeting you, but we grew up one town. Remind everyone, we grew up only a town away from each other
That's it,
in
mile and a
Massachusetts.
half,
In Massachusetts, mile and a half from Massachusetts. Yeah, 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 yeah,
mile and a
yeah.
half stretch of Wind Street.
That's it.
Um,
But yeah,
but
so
that first night,
yep,
I could tell your passion, your love for it, your excitement for it. Yeah, there's a
yeah.
picture floating around somewhere of 3 or 4 briskets stacked up on a table, and then there's a pair of eyes
I
with a
remember that picture.
with the headlamp just sitting there looking at you. It's around here somewhere. I know it. It's got to be in some folder somewhere.
I'm surprised he's not
But
just popping it up right now on the screen. Chrissy, pop that up on the screen.
Chrissy,
Chrissy!
I miss Chrissy. Let me
I
tell you,
miss
boy.
Chrissy too. Yeah.
Let me see right here for a second. Tim Rogers up to barbecue. What's up, brother? Randy Salinas, Big Salinas Barbecue.
What's
Cold
up,
Water
Randy?
Barbecue. What's up? Mr.
John.
Ryan, Mr. Ryan Newland. What's happening?
What's up, Ryan? My
Mad
guy.
Max, call you out, brother.
Max in
Uh,
the house. What's
but
up,
uh,
boys?
but yeah,
What's
you
up, Gator?
have that passion and the love, and the fact of the matter is, you can't sit still even when you're sleeping. You
You
know,
know me so well.
you're always on the go. It's like whenever I met some people and they had not met you yet, and they're like, let me ask you a question. All right, what's up? Greg. Okay. Is that really his deal? I go, what do you mean? Like 1,000 miles an hour? I go, yeah. He is always on. There is no off switch. He is always on everything he does, whether it's barbecue, whether it's real estate, whether it's time with his family, whether anything. He is 1,000 miles an hour, 1,000% or nothing. If it ain't worth the effort, it ain't worth doing. I go, Greg is what you see, 100% authentic. The switch never shuts off. I go, it's
it's
tough
just
to
a
keep
gear.
up with, you know.
It's just that I appreciate that kind words, but it's just a gear, and that gear is forward.
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah.
and up, forward and up,
That's
not
it. Rip that rear
not
view
backwards and
mirror
down.
off. Rip that rear
Actually,
view
go forward.
mirror off because what's behind you is none of your business.
That's it.
Gone.
That's it.
That's it. Hit
It's
the
funny,
road.
like it's funny because after I miss those days so much. By the way, I miss cooking so much with the boys and with you guys. It's funny, you do this thing and you're like, I can maybe do this on a larger scale. Maybe I can take this out of the backyard. And well, people tell me my brisket's so good. Oh God, I can do something. I could maybe start a business. Yeah, you gotta start getting these thoughts, right? The only reason why I really only started the barbecue broker catering business was because I couldn't sell real estate anymore at the time because COVID hit. And I
Yeah.
was like, they're like, everyone lock your doors and don't let anybody in. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try to sell real estate virtually. Said nobody
Yeah.
ever. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Okay.
Exactly.
So, like, okay, my wife's like, so what do we do? How long's this gonna last? I'm like, I don't know. So that's how it was born because you're the fucking Ryan, can you make me a smoker in 4 months? Okay. Thank you. He pulled that. He said six. He pulled it out. I think 4 months. It was incredible. Got that thing and started cooking on it right away. And it sat in my driveway for 3 months before I drove on it. I was so afraid to take that thing out. So shiny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything with it. But the point is this: taking it from that, and then when you're out there and you're cooking by yourself and your friends out there, that's when your resolve is tested. And that is like that's when the shine wears off of hey, I'm a new smoker and I got a new brand and a business and woohoo. And then you do the first like handful of cooks, the first 10 cooks, and that adrenaline kind of the newness shines off. And then you actually ask yourself, I asked myself, do I still love this as much as I did doing it with my buddies and in the backyard? Do I love it enough to actually just sit out here in the fucking rain for 12 or 13 hours under a tent, smoke
Mhm.
brisket, and then come back at 4 in the morning and put ribs and chicken on, and then go serve? Like, do I love it? Do I love it that much? I ask myself that, and actually, once in a while, I think I ask myself that. But in the very beginning, that turning point from backyard to doing it, I asked myself that, and I was sitting out doing this at the Elks. It was one of those nights way back in that. Remember, I was
Mhm.
way back in that fucking parking
In the
lot
back of the
in the
corner. Yeah.
in the dark, dude. That was the coyotes in the back and shit, and I'm just like running across the fucking parking lot. I'm like, coyote! Like, what the fuck? I'm just sitting back there and like cooking meats and smoking meats, and that's the shit. It makes you think. But at the end of the day, fucking love it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that once in a while when I'm tired, like I never feel like I'm working when I'm cooking, when I'm cooking like meats
Mhm.
and shit. I'm in the kitchen. It's therapeutic. I don't feel like I'm working until I'm done with the shift.
Yeah.
Then I feel like I have worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
That next day, I feel like I have worked. Yep. But I don't
100.
feel it during it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't feel it
You
during
know.
it. It's fucking great. I mean, during it is, I really enjoy the, I enjoy the process of how the barbecue is made, maybe more than I'll enjoy eating it. And that's a
Mhm.
pretty bold statement because I fucking hurt food.
Oh,
Me love
absolutely.
food. Me love food.
That's right. Kyle, what's up, dude? El
Kyle,
Jefe
bro.
Smoke. Jeff, what's up, brother?
Kyle.
Oh,
Medium, Kyle. I got a medium on for you today, Kyle. Kyle like this mediums, right?
oh yeah, he's the one that I think he's the one who actually
He's the one
brought
that
it up.
he's the one that made it up. Yeah. Yes, he did.
Oh, oh, Joe, thank you so much.
What's
He's been
up,
smoking
Jake?
for about
Jake Corbett,
5
what's up, buddy?
years now because of you guys. I don't think I would be doing it if it wasn't for you guys. Let me tell you, I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Joe. Thank
Thanks,
you
Joe.
so much. That
Amazing.
means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you so much, brother. Jake, what's
I mean,
happening?
can't think of another industry that is fucking funner and better than being in the barbecue industry. Just makes me want
Oh,
to figure
100.
out more ways to try to, you know, do it full time and make money at it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I just want to be in it. Obviously, you got to make money if you're going to do it full time, get a family and shit. You got to figure out how to, but I just want to, that's all I really want to do. You know, sorry, real estate clients, if you're out there, I love you. And I'm always going to keep my real estate license. I mean, that's 20 years of having,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be the barbecue broker without being a real estate broker.
Fact. Fact.
Facts. Facts. Okay. And
Fact.
I've been doing that shit over 20 years, very long time to be doing anything full time before I embarked off into, you know, the barbecue catering event journey, whatever. But
Yeah.
like, um, yeah, man, been a good
Look at
ride so
Newland.
far.
Look at
It's
Newland.
been a good
Hooked on
ride.
phonics, worked for Mags. Oh,
Ah!
he's lucky I like him. I'll tell you, boy. Bam
It's the
Bam,
person he
what's
works
up,
for
brother?
me. Oh, that's great. Oh,
Oh.
Robbie, that's my wingman right there. That's my wingman right there, Rob. So
Absolutely.
me and Rob will be stacking cups. So they give the cup, you know, the colored cups at the bar. So Rob Rob be drinking, right? And he must have just been stacking his cups, like not putting them down. And every time someone gave him a new drink, he'd just be like, hey, so this shit was like, it was like this tall. And at the end of the night, he's leaning over like this, stack is leaning over. I'm just like, bro, look at you stacking cups. I go, how many cups you got there? You have 30 cups? He's just walking around drinking like 30 cups. So man, yeah, and obviously we just having each other's back. So making sure like, you know, that we weren't getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So we hashtag wingman, hashtag stacking cups. So
Stacking
Rob,
cup.
going to see Rob with Big Rome, Schmitty. I don't know if Hogan might be coming down, not sure, and Max. We all booked the same hotel, so we'll be staying in the same hotel together in Texas, in Houston,
Nice.
in a month, 1 month from, well, a month and a half from now. Super
Greg,
excited.
is this Nate?
What's up, Nate?
There it
Chef
is,
Nate
Chef Nate.
in the house. That's Chef Nate.
Sweet,
Chef Nate.
sweet.
Chef Nate worked with me all last summer on site. He made him in some pics and videos. So he was in charge of basically my boys, right? He was in charge of making sure that they were getting everything set up, getting the buffet set up. He would take care of getting the sides set up, temping everything, making sure everything's the temperature, making sure everything's getting filled. I mean, he was really like kind of like the catering, on-site catering manager, so to speak.
Mhm.
You know, while I basically got the smoker, you know, going and started cutting the meats because we cut all the meats on site. But yep, that's Chef Nate,
Sweet,
my
sweet,
guy.
sweet. All right, let's get through
Forever
some
stacking, Rob says. I love it.
real fun stuff here.
Hey, what do you got, John?
Because everybody knows how we love things. We like new things,
Oh, boy.
shiny new things, sharp, shiny new things. You got some new, sharp, shiny new things, and actually, indirectly, so did I. It's
Ah.
been the week of the knives. Lo and
Oh.
behold,
What you got over there, buddy?
well, obviously, everybody knows I work for the post office. So Thursday, we
You a
were
postman?
off. No, we were off because of President Carter's funeral. So I got
Mm-hmm.
up and Mrs. was saying, "Hey, I got to run a couple errands. If you want to jump, go." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll go." So first stop, TJ Maxx.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Emphasize TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
Yes, right. So right in that family, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, all that shit. So we walk in and she disappears to look at whatever the hell she's looking at. So I'm left to my own device and walk around this store.
Scary.
And there's a little section in the middle now of all the clearance shit. Everything they couldn't sell for Christmas, it was there. The whiskey glass sets, the ice cube things, this, that, puzzles, all their TJ Maxx bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm standing there at one of the tables and I turn my head and something catches my eye. It was a tall white box with some red lettering on it. I'm like, read it quick, went back to looking at the bullshit and went, did I read that the right way? I look again, right there. Wusthof. Wusthof knives. I'm like, that name doesn't belong in TJ Maxx. Why is
No,
this
definitely not.
here? 16-piece block set, kitchen knives. So you had the chef's knives, the bread knives, the slicer, the spreader, paring knives, boning knives,
Utility,
fillet knives, utilities,
utilities. Yeah,
steak
yeah.
knives.
Tacos. Yeah. Shit.
So I Google real
And the steak
quick.
knives. Yeah. Yeah.
I Google real quick, going, okay, Wusthof 16-piece block. On average, 450 to 500, depending on what store. I go, okay. I look at the price, $180.
Wow.
I got props now.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, $180 for a 16-piece Wusthof set. I'm
That's
like,
easily
damn.
a 12 or $1,300 set.
Yeah. Yeah, because on the
Right.
thing, they'll have it next
What
to it going, what, go ahead. Who's that?
what series? Come here, honey. What do you want? Okay. I wonder what that is. You want to bed? No. Okay.
What's up,
Love you.
kiddo? Oh, she can't hear you because
She can't sit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
uh
Bye, honey.
yeah.
Oh, you want to
So
bed? Okay. Love you. Good night. Okay. Bye.
so we actually walked away from it.
She said it smells good down here.
Oh, does it
Oops.
now?
Somebody's got a 420 friendly daddy. So anyway, Wusthof boy. That sounds all too familiar.
Just saying. So
Anywho,
we actually left, right?
yeah.
She started looking up into it. And next thing you know, boom. That Friday morning, she was there when they opened and grabbed them. So
Wow.
they are in the house. They're up on the island right now, and they are fantastic.
Dude, that's awesome.
But
That's really awesome.
you got some new toys.
I did.
Ooh.
I did. I got it right here, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Beautiful knife roll, dial strong, leather
Oh, that's so fucking good. Smells like my high school leather jacket.
from the store at the Pendleton Mall.
Wilson's leather.
Wilson's leather.
Dude, I got some nice. We got some. I got the. Um, I went nuts on the Shadow Black series. All right,
Mhm.
I went fucking nuts on it. I mean, I got the Santaku. I got the um 9.5 chefs. I got the 12-inch carver. I got the 7-inch cleaver. Cleaver's awesome. Super light, ergonomic. Everything is sharp as hell. Um, I also got a knife cleaver, 9-inch knife cleaver. This thing is like a barbarian knife, right? You ready for this though? It came not sharpened. John, you know how you have a black knife. These knives are black.
Yeah.
Your knives are black, but right at the blade, it's silver, like where it was sharpened, right?
Yeah.
This is this is black and rounded at the edges. I had to send it back.
Oh shit.
I was like this. It wasn't cotton. I couldn't believe it. I was like, the guy was like, wait, what? He goes, it's not sharpened. He goes, you mean it's dull? I go, no, it was never sharpened. It's completely rounded and painted at the bottom. He couldn't believe it, the customer service rep.
Oh
Couldn't believe it.
wow.
And that's a looker right there. That's a real nice one.
Yeah.
And then I got a straight 6-inch boning knife to trim briskets and stuff with. But you know what I have that is actually pretty cool. The only one I'm going to take out and show you. The only one. You can go look at the other ones online. You know,
Okay.
but the only one I'm
Okay.
going to show you is this one right here. You have this. I think it's appropriate given our sponsor. You have this.
I
You have
do.
the Uncle Steve
The Uncle Steve shake. Yes, it's in the case on top of my fridge.
Sharp
That
AF right here.
that might be
Great
my
knife.
favorite knife.
Great knife, by the way.
I use it for everything.
Great knife. All right. Since I have it open, I'll show you the
Oh,
scimitar,
yeah.
dude. NSF certified. Beautiful. It's basically the same, pretty similar to yours. It's got a black handle instead of your you got that like gray, kind of like a whitish, like a gray handle or
Like
something.
it's a bluish gray handle. And there's Ryan. He bought the whole Delta Wolf, and that's how I
Oh,
found
Delta
out about the
Wolf.
Delta Wolf series.
The Delta Wolf is a beautiful, beautiful series as well. This is the blacked out cleaver.
That's nice.
This one I use a lot. Um, and this one, obviously, going to use a lot right here. Ready?
Yep.
The brother.
Yeah.
12-inch brisket slicer. Love it. Yeah, it's just it's a beautiful set. Um, a lot of people just get a lot of restaurant guys say that buying your own knife sets is a waste of money. To be honest with you, because they just have knife companies drop off new knives every 1 or 2 weeks. Shop as fuck.
Yeah.
Those don't hold their edges though, like these good
No.
knives that we have. And I do compete every once in a while, so having traveling knives, a good traveling knife set, I think is key. And I do a lot of cutting and slicing on site. Pull pork, chop chicken, slicing briskets, all that shit. So it's like I travel with my knives. So for me, this makes sense. If I ever open up a restaurant someday, great. I mean, I'll get a knife company. Have super shot knives once a week.
Yeah,
Still need knives to travel with me though, right?
that's right. You got your
You know what I'm
set.
saying?
Oh,
That's it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
The in-laws, they bought me I asked my wife for the knife roll. It's not a cheap knife roll. I think it's wicked expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It's like close to $400 for a freaking knife roll. That's like my wife's like, you want what? She's like, okay. And then that was it. Never heard anything of it. And then she didn't get it for me. And I was like, I opened up the presents and she's like, "What? I know what you're thinking right now." I'm like, "No, you don't." She goes, "No knife roll." I go, "How'd you know?" She's like, "I could just see it on your face." It says, "Where's my fucking knife roll, bitch?" And I'm like, and I go, and I go, "No, no, I'm just kidding." I go, she goes, "No, I just figured, you could just buy it and let it off." I go, "Yeah, totally." She had it all planned out. She told her parents bought it for me. They
Oh,
showed
that's
up three
nice.
hours later. And I was like, "This is a heavy box. It's heavier than gift that you normally give me.
Yeah.
It's heavier than a sweater. This is heavier than a sweater. It's a sweater with bricks in it. What is this?" And I open it up and there's that blue box. You're like, oh, heart started pounding. I'm like, okay, oh boy. And it was the knife roll. So yeah, so it was a nice little Christmas gift from the in-laws. And then I just went out and I was like, all right, well, gotta fill it. So
That's it. Actually,
that's it. Let's do it.
my blue box is sitting right over there in the corner on the shelf. As a matter of fact, I'm staring at it right
Don't even
now.
want to. I don't even want to throw the boxes away. You know.
Oh no, I got them all. All of my knives that with the boxes, all of the Dow Strongs that are in there. But yeah,
They're
they're
just really,
great.
they're really good knives. I've had the Dow Strong Shogun slicer now for probably three
Yeah.
years. Um, it keeps its edge. It's a great slicer. It really is. Funny as it sounds, though, you have all these fancy slicers and shit, and I love them for ribs. I love them for all, other stuff. But sometimes it just comes down to using a cheap Dexter serrated knife on a brisket. And it's funny because also
Oh, Old Faithful.
look at in this very expensive knife roll.
Yeah,
I don't leave home without this motherfucker right here.
that's it.
It's just like, okay, I have a brisket that's pissing me off that maybe got a little charred at the end, or the bark is breaking on you a little bit, it's a little crunchy or whatever. Strong's just not getting it through. It needs to be sharpened or I don't feel like getting the honing stick out or whatever. Then guess
Yeah,
what?
Old
Old
Faithful.
Faithful comes in. So I think we all. I think this knife is. I think what we all started with
Oh,
after
100%.
watching Franklin's videos. He's
Yep.
going, "Well, just the old $20 serrated knife." Woohoo." It's just like. But that's it.
Yep.
That's all you need. So yeah, I'm really excited about the knives. I think it's important to have some quality knives. I mean, a sharp knife is a safe knife. That's what they say, right? So,
That's what they say.
you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? What's very dull? What did Ryan say? Very dull? What's very dull?
you. Because
Oh,
you
John.
gotta follow. No, because he was playing off a Dutch. Let's see. See, Dutch says that knife is just like Greg, not sharp.
Motherfucker.
And then Ryan followed up, no, dull. So that's how that one popped in there.
Ryan, are you going to Houston or what, guy? That's the question. Did he go last year, John? Or the year before?
The year
Or both?
before, he didn't go last
So he
year.
didn't go last year. So you're due to go, guy. Let's go. You didn't go the first year. You met Mags. You didn't go last year. Now you gotta. I mean, it's only fair you go, right? So that we can meet in person.
And that's the funny part is I met Ryan through you, and I've seen Ryan more
You
than
met him
you ever
first.
have.
Yeah, I know.
You know. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, good
yeah,
times.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
times.
It's gonna be a good time, man. I'd say that weather down in Texas right now is not looking good.
Yeah, well, that the Junior, what's happening? And yeah, and this is true. He just spent all last month at Houston
Yeah, but
Stadium.
that was probably for work.
Yeah, he built Beyonce's stage for the
Ooh,
halftime show of the Christmas Day game.
wow,
All the moving parts there.
that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
I
badass.
always forget. I always forget that's his background
Yeah,
in fabricating before even smokers was a thing.
yep,
It was stage building.
yep.
It's pretty
And
cool.
he jumped back in
Yeah,
it
have you
for
seen?
the.
By the way, have you seen some of the other shit he's done? Like he did this dude's railing
Mhm.
in his backyard, like down these stairs or whatever. He showed me once this picture of it. I was like, "You did that? Like,
Oh,
what the
dude,
fuck?"
did he ever send you the picture of the fucking UFO?
Oh,
He built a fucking spaceship, okay, that shot lasers out of every fucking direction for this tech company. The thing was friggin' wild.
Jesus, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, fucking nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. But yeah,
So what else?
he was down there for the straight through Christmas, building that and
Yeah.
getting that ready to go.
Well, hopefully you can make it to Houston. Be nice to actually meet him in person. Not talking about that 1,000 gallon that he built. I'm running out of
Absolutely.
space, bro. Like I was very, very scared during my Thanksgiving and Christmas cooks this year. Scared. Thanksgiving
Oh,
was like all the hams and all the turkeys, both racks in, except for on the right, and the rack on the left in, and everything was just like tight, 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 tight. And then for the Christmas cook, man, I think 15 briskets in that thing. Because it's bottom rack and top left rack only. And I
mhm,
hate using the upper racks for brisket. Hate it.
mhm.
Like actually hate it. Fucking you gotta babysit it more. You gotta
Yeah,
rotate more. They're dripping on each other, so you don't get the control of your bark as much as you want. It's keeping everything nice and moist. I mean, it's not awful as long as you rotate it where you don't let it sit too long and let the seasoning drip off. You know what I mean? You gotta rotate them. Um, I really, I really don't like using the upper rack, but it works if you have to.
yeah.
It does. I did 15 briskets for Christmas. 7 were pastrami's, but they're still briskets size. And yeah, we did it, and that's an interesting cook. 8 briskets, 7 pastrami's. You don't want the briskets dripping on the pastrami's, or vice versa.
Yeah.
It's different seasoning, the brine. I mean, it's just different flavors. You don't want to mix those up. So it was like 8 briskets on one half of this side, and then on the other, all the way up to the half of the second door, and then for the second half of the second door, it was like four pastrami's on the bottom, 3 pastrami's above it, 4 and 3, 7 right just at that end of the top and bottom door,
Okay.
and then 7 more over there, and then another 3 or whatever it was. So it was 15. I didn't have. I had like only this much room left of rack space. My wife, she goes, I got 5 lobster tails. Do you think you could smoke them? So I'm gonna make the lobster mac and cheese. We'll bring it over your sisters on New Year's Eve. And I was like, I don't even know if I can fit 5 lobster tails on my smoker right now. I was like, I'm pressed for space. So yeah, 1,000 in the near future.
Yeah. Greg Pino. I'll mix anything. Sometimes only once. Absolutely. And then yeah,
Greg,
and Ryan, too hot on the uppers. Yeah.
it's too hot on the uppers. Ribs, no problem. Chicken, no problem. Pork butt, you could get away with it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the brisket's sensitive because you got to trim it. It'll rip and tear if it's burnt in
Yeah.
areas. So the uppers are too tough. So yeah, I need that 1,000, but it's not going to be where I am at this kitchen.
Yeah.
It'll be the next. It'll be for the next step when I grow out of this place, which won't be for at least a year anyway.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to be able to just grow at my own pace and chill now. You haven't even been
Absolutely.
there. When are you going to stop by? Should do
Soon.
lunch or something. We could do grab like a picanha or maybe a tri-tip, grab some taco stuff. Maybe you stop by and after work, because you can go home that way too. You can go north. Might be 10 minutes longer, but you could go 95 that way rather than 93 that way. It all goes like this.
It all meets in the middle up this way.
You can do some tri-tip tacos, come check out the place, get some the homemade ice cream from Churn Co.
I can't have that shit
Best
no more.
best small batch ice cream ever. Oh yeah, you're on the diet. Forgot about that.
No sugar, nothing. Fucking bullshit.
Stay strong. No sugar.
It's
Hard.
diabetes, brother. I can't have it.
Shit.
And I really have to watch the carbs too,
Damn it.
because the carbs turn to sugar.
You're
Oh
gonna live
yeah,
it away.
it's a complete fucking 180 on my diet right now, Jack. It is wild, but I'm sticking to it. I got to do it. It's
It's life.
that's
It's
it.
life or death at this. You got to do it. And but when it comes to the meats, and you just have to keep the sugar out of the rubs. Keep it simple with the SPGs.
Simple SPGs, and
What about keto?
even
What about keto? What about keto?
I'm looking into it. I do have Myron Mixon's keto cookbook, so I've been playing with
Is he
that.
on keto? Is he on keto?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He does keto?
He's slimmed down big time.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Uh,
lost a lot of weight.
do you remember I did the keto for a month? It
Hmm.
was around the time back when we were doing the show. I went from 230 to 195 in 33 days.
Yeah.
I look like a friggin' extra in Philadelphia. It was awful. I was like,
Hey,
I was like,
at least you said fucking Philadelphia instead of Schindler's List. Oh,
oh.
sorry, couldn't let
That's
that
right,
one
Eric.
slide.
Eric has been into the kitchen. Eric, the Gator, came to the kitchen. Listen to this. He came to the kitchen with a thermal imaging camera to compare airflow in his 500 offset reverse flow to my 500 offset regular flow. It was pretty cool.
No shit, huh?
You can, yeah, you can stand back and do it. He came by actually on the day that I was there doing my test run for my side of brine turkeys. And he took a turkey home. That's right, he did.
Say hi to
Uh-huh.
Tom Hanks for us. Jesus, Ryan.
Philadelphia. Yeah, I
Oh,
got mad skinny on that cardio, on that keto, dude. And my clothes weren't fitting me, and I don't know. The biggest problem with that diet for me was the fruit. I love fruit, man.
yeah.
I'm a fruit skank when it comes down to it. I just love nectarines and
Hmm.
plums and
Yeah.
bananas and my protein shakes and you know blueberries and strawberries, and I just love them. I eat a lot of yogurt, blueberries. You know,
And apparently, there's
new
gonna
name,
be my new name, Slim Smoky.
Slim Smoky.
I love Steve. I love Steve.
Slim Smoky. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Uncle. Looking forward. I'll be going down, C Mac and I Wednesday night. So we'll be down super early, a couple days before everybody else.
Yeah.
And guess where we're going?
Lopez.
Lopez? What's
Yeah.
Lopez? Huh?
Well, Greg, thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. What the fuck you mean? What's Lopez? You don't know Lopez?
What's Lopez?
Did you always go in on a Thursday?
Going where?
The couple of times you went to Houston. Did you fly
Oh,
in on a Thursday?
yes. I missed it last time, I think.
Wednesday night
The restaurant, you mean?
is to go
Yes.
to Lopez restaurant for dinner on Wednesday night.
Yep. That's why I don't know, because I've never been here on a Wednesday. I've been here on
Oh,
Thursday usually.
it's
Well, the only time I came was
dangerous.
Thursday, yeah.
It's
Oh,
dangerous.
okay.
Oh,
So that's
Lopez,
what we're doing.
Lopez.
So
So where
Wednesday
else are
night,
you going?
yes. So Thursday, C-Mac and I are driving up to Louis Mueller's.
Ooh, nice.
And we're meeting a friend there.
Mm-hmm. CC? Yes.
We're meeting a friend there.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Clay Cowgill from Snow's
Snooze.
Barbecue. Um, Last time I went to Snow's when I was in Houston a few years ago, all the Texas boys slept in. I couldn't get any of them up, banging on their doors. I'm like, we're going to Snow's. This was the plan. We talked about it all day yesterday. No one was getting up. So I left and went to Snow's by myself. This year, they're going to get up and we're going to go Saturday morning. They won't miss it. But I went by myself and I've been chatting up with Clay on Instagram back then, get to know each other and stuff. I'm doing my overnighters. He's doing overnighters, and we're just talking, following each other on Instagram and stuff. And man, he welcomed me with open arms. That when I went there, it was just amazing. I don't even know what inside Snows looks like. Just went right to the pit. He just fed
Yeah.
me right from the pits. Fact, they don't have warmers at Snows. They just
Just
keep them in the
those.
brick pits and shit to keep them warm. Yeah, that's it. So he just fed
Old
me
school.
right from the pit. I gave him a hat. I gave him a BBQ Broker hat. Right. So he leaves. He comes back with this. It's Chef's Table barbecue hat, signed by Tootsie, Kerry, and Clay. He goes, "Don't
Wear
wear
them.
this." He goes, "This is one of 10." I was like, "Why are you giving this to me?" He goes, "Just take it." I don't know why he gave it to me, but I'm humbled that he did.
Yeah.
Very humbled that he did. So I treasure this thing. So I have this. I actually got a pretty good collection of hats. Rachel just brought this one home for me.
Oh, nice.
She was in Houston for a sales meeting for her company that she works for. In
Nice.
Austin, let's go to Austin for a sales meeting, and then of course I got Snows itself,
Yeah.
and the wife got me this. Look at this one, Martin's.
Hey, I know that guy.
Hey, how you doing, guy? How you doing? She actually went to Martin's, Nashville.
Yeah. Great place.
Got some
Great
good hats. Got
place.
some good. But the best hat here, the best hat that I own,
That's right. That's right.
hot
100%.
dog. God damn. So so we are hitting Louis Mueller's on Thursday. Steve Mack and I on Friday. let's see. When we were there a few years ago on Friday, we went to Truth Barbecue. So I'm
Mhm.
sure me and the boys will figure out some other place to go in the Houston area. What's in there? It's Tejas chocolate, right? And something and barbecue. Into Houston. Tejas or Tejas chocolate and barbecue. That's not familiar.
Nope. Nope.
How about
Not just
that
saying truth
guy?
was truth.
Truth was amazing. But I do want to try somewhere different. What about that guy that does that Butterfinger brisket? He's in Houston, isn't he?
Oh.
Or was that San Antonio? No, it's Houston. Butterfinger brisket, dude. Who is it, Johnny? Come on.
Oh, come on.
You
God
know.
damn it.
Does it start with an R?
The
Ruggerio's
pr-
barbecue.
the
Uh,
presidential bacon. Um oh god damn it.
who is it?
Fuck. Hold on. Like I
I
can
mean, they have
fucking see this phone
Pinker.
right now.
They have Pinkertons as well, I think, in Houston.
Yeah, it wasn't
What
Pinkertons.
is it? Rogel's?
No.
Rogel's is supposed to be. Is it Rogel's? I think that's supposed to be good too. Corkscrew's supposed to be good. Corkscrew's not. That's not the one. I thought it was in Houston, but I could be wrong.
It could, I think you're right because
Blood
it
Brothers?
was bacon
No.
for Old Man Bush. So they were out of Houston. Hold on. Because now this is going to piss me off to no end.
Is it in Houston though? I think it is.
Hold on. Let's see. Wait a minute. See, and I can't see shit here. I'm going to find it. I promise. I promise. Come on. Choosing the best meat. Bill Purvis. There's Matt. Nope. No. Oh, come on. Where the hell is it? God damn it. Oh, this is going to piss
Yeah,
me off.
I know, because it was actually really good. I heard. It was making it look good anyway.
Volcano. Lee Hickel. Meat Mitch. Cosmo. Oh, come on. God
Is
damn
it
it.
Not Buck's Barbecue? No.
No.
Which one?
I can't even remember how far back.
I mean, I gotta say, I was on the show.
Yeah, so we're
So
at
it had to have
Doctor's
been
Barbecue,
20 to 22, 20 to 22, something like that.
Diva. Oh, we're gonna click on old ones here. King Louis, Daddy Dutch, Damn That's Good, Billy Gillespie, Maddie and
Who?
Kiki.
What's your favorite Houston barbecue place out there? Post it in the chat. Best Houston barbecue. Already been to Truth. I heard Corkscrew was good. Tea House chocolate and barbecue. I heard was really good. And I love chocolate, so to me that's a great combination. I'm sure I'm on my way to diabetes too, by the way.
This is gonna drive me shithouse now.
Well, you don't have to waste the whole episode looking for it. It's just a Butterfinger brisket.
Yeah. Fucking Google
I
presidential
did.
bacon.
Why presidential bacon?
Because that's what their bacon is called. Because he literally would have to ship bacon to the White House for
Really?
the Bushes. Yeah. Prison.
Yeah, but Iron Pigs, no. Where the hell do you? Where would you? Where would you even find that presidential bacon?
Dozier's Barbecue.
Dozers.
Dozier's Barbecue.
I
And
okay. Where are they though?
doesn't say. It's got to be the Houston area.
I,
Jim
I
Bu- Jim Buchanan.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Jim
right.
Buchanan from Dozier's Barbecue. Now,
Dozers Barbecue and Meat Market. It's in Fuse here. Is that Fuse here? Tulsa,
bullshit,
Tulsa,
Texas.
Texas. Yep, yep. Dozers. Where the hell
So
is?
that,
Where the hell is that?
hold on. Pittsburgh, Simontown, come on. Out by Katy, off of I-10 there.
Hmm.
It's about it's
Goodness.
a if it's by Katy, that's about I'd say about 45 minutes from Steve's house
Yeah.
because we would always go to the Bucky's and Katy, and that was about like 45 minutes or so.
Okay. All right. I can't wait to get some beaver nuggets. Yeah. That beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets. Where is it? Like, hold on, I got a text message
Uh,
that,
oh
that I can't skip a thing.
yeah, Katie's just outside of Houston, actually. Yeah. I mean,
Greg
shit, we're
on
driving.
there it
Yeah.
is. This is the one I had to go back. I got text messaged. On Saturday mornings, we now skinny dip in Steve's pool.
Oh, sweet. I'm not too skinny, but I'll dip. I'll dip these nuts as long as there's no females in the area, kids, females. Does he have an in-ground pool? No, above ground, right?
No, the pool's gone.
What is that
There's a
pool?
little kiddie pool. Mags, did you get a package recently from Iowa? No. No. It's supposed to be on its way. I was told it was going to be on its way once he got back home. And it's a bag of beaver nuggets that Dutch's son-in-law, Dutch's
I
hero,
love me some beaver nuggets.
picked
So
up.
good. Mm. They taste like they taste like corn pops on
Yeah,
steroids or something.
corn pops on steroids. That's exactly how it is.
It's like fucking corn pops on crack.
Yeah, more or less.
That stick to your teeth. You know I'm gonna get a cavity if I eat 5 of these.
Stop.
What?
Beaver, nugget, brisket. Yep. I would drop this microphone, but we went through hell and high water to get this son of a bitch to work.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Are
I
you
think I
saying
am saying
are you saying that I should food process beaver nuggets into a powder,
mm-hmm,
mix it in with my SPG,
mm-hmm. That's
do
exactly what I'm saying.
a fucking beaver nugget brisket, or do we do a beaver nugget dry brine?
Hmm. Oh, boy, I can feel my blood sugar already.
Sean, if you're out there,
Thinking
Code
about
One Barbecue, coming over
it.
tomorrow. We're gonna do a beaver nugget dry brine. No, when I come back from Texas. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Code One right now in
Absolutely, brother.
Wilmington. Code One Barbecue in Wilmington. good people, Sean and Erica, are just about to move into a new spot across the street. It's an old Panera. You know the size of a Panera.
Mm-hmm.
And where the line is, where you go get the soups and stuff down the end, like down in the middle section, they're gonna turn it into like a little bar, and they're gonna do big things. So I'm going to the new location tomorrow, help them do some. So I'm not too handy, but damn, I can break shit. I can break shit, and I can. I said I can't really hammer or saw many things, or I'm not handy, but I can break things. I can carry things. I can lift shit up and put things down.
That a baby.
So we're gonna go there
Atta
and some point tomorrow. I'm gonna help them do some stuff over there. So, but Code One in Wilmington, good people doing some big things over there, and they're gonna should be open up that restaurant and probably in March. The new
Fantastic.
location. The
Fantastic.
new location. The new location. Actually, they have a podcast of their own. Blanking on the name right now of their podcast, but they do one, I think, once a week, which is extremely hard to do when you run a restaurant.
Yeah, I can just imagine. I
Extremely
can
hard. I don't know how
just
they do it.
imagine.
I
Oh,
don't know how they do it.
but brother, thank you, thank you, thank you. This was a blast.
Yes, sir.
Catching up, telling stories, and
Always, man.
everything in between, baby.
You got it. It's good to be back. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, my pleasure, brother.
Yeah,
My
man, for sure, for sure.
pleasure.
It feels like we, you know, whenever we talk, it's like we just pick up where we left off. That's what happens. What brothers
Well,
do.
we're yeah, pick up where we left off, and it's nothing. It's literally that and barbecue.
That's it.
Hey, how's the
That's all
family?
about.
Good. Let me tell you about this chicken I fucking cooked the other day. You know?
Actually, let me show you this. Check out this brisket I did the other day. Look at the smoke ring. Now, those are
Yeah.
kids? Yeah, but who cares about them? Check out these ribs.
Oh yeah, my daughter went to the prom the other night, but look at that pork butt.
My sister just got married the other day, but check out this beer can chicken I did last Thursday.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
But brother,
Good stuff, bro.
thank you, good stuff. Everybody finds you everywhere at the BBQ Broker Catering LLC on Facebook,
Instagram,
BBQ Broker, and
LinkedIn.
you'll find it.
That's it. BBQ
OnlyFans.
Broker. Only Bang Bros. And
Oh, Jesus Christ.
fucking
See, it had to go
OnlyFans.
in the gutter. It wouldn't be an episode without us going in the gutter at least once. We saved it to
Cat
the
Barbecue
end.
Broker and OnlyFans. Imagine that'd be awful. This is awful. Ugh. Don't think of that, please. Whatever you do, don't.
Yeah, you know
Whoosh,
the old
whoosh.
saying, you don't want to see how the sausage is made? Exactly.
No, never want to see how the sausages are made. Ever,
Nice.
never,
But
ever.
But all
Anyway,
right, brother, it is getting
all right.
chilly down here, and I'm gonna upload this to the audio and go warm the fuck up upstairs.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Johnny. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, brother. Thank you, brother. We will catch up for sure. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Remember, like, subscribe, share the whole 9 yards. Questions and comments, pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. Next week, joined by my boy Kyle Matacheski from Your Behind Barbecue and now Birds and Bones restaurant in, I believe, Florence, Arizona. His new restaurant opened about springtime of last year, May, I believe, was the opening date. So we're going to catch up with him and everything that's going on at Birds and Bones. And yeah, you still remember how to do this?
Until next week.
And
Keep
keep the smoke. We fucked it up.
I was right
And-
though, right?
And until next week,
Keep the
keep
smoke
the
rolling.
smoke rolling.
Later.